Okay, riders, good morning. Eric from Ride Adventures, rideadv.com. Turning my handlebars to the left and the right and the left and the right. And look at what happens when I do that. When I'm going slow, turn to the left and the bike goes to the left. Right, sounds pretty obvious, but I want to talk real quickly about countersteering and how that works and how you can get a better feel for what's actually happening with the motorcycle. So again, Eric, rideadv.com. Pardon the distractions as I'm guiding one of our group tours right now, leaving the town of El Calafate, Argentina, down in Patagonia. We just saw the Perito Moreno Glacier yesterday. Now we're heading out into the wide open pampas of Argentina again to zigzag our way over to Torres del Paine National Park. But yeah, if I now turn my bars to the left, see, if you can see that even, I'm pushing with my right hand and pulling with my left. Look at what happens. It's the opposite. Bike goes to the right, right? Anybody who's ridden motorcycle knows this, and but perhaps you really never notice it because it's just something that happens instinctively. Sorry, just making sure our riders are all behind. I got a group, did I say? Got a group of 8 riders, 3 couples and 4 single guys, as one of our 18-day guided group trips here in Patagonia. They're all following. But yeah, it happens instinctively, as it's just like riding a bike in that regard. Motorcycles, bicycles, very simple. We say you never forget, right? Because it's just like riding a bike. And that balance thing, when it just takes a tiny little movement now. If I push with my left hand, that's going to actually turn the bars to the right, but the bike's weight leaves to the left. And so you could think of it like you're moving the bottom of the bike out from under you, right? If you move the bike out from under you to the right by turning the bars to the left like that, the bike leans to the left and goes to the left. And it's really that simple. But the sort of the interesting point I was trying to make as I had just started recording there was that when you're until a certain speed, like from 0 to say on a lot of bikes, maybe 20, 25 miles an hour, that is the opposite, in that when you turn the bars to the left, meaning you push with your right, the bike will go that way. And I guess the best way I've come to know it and understand it over the years of riding, we've been doing this since 2010 and I've been riding bikes a long time, is that it's the gyroscopic effects and the weights involved with the wheels just sort of take over once you're going a certain speed, such that turning to the left no longer means going to the left, but instead turning the bars to the left will, as I'm doing right there, I can show you, mean going to the right as the bike leans to the right. So I hope that makes sense, but it's something that you can obviously test and sample yourself. Just a little checkpoint always outside the city here for some reason. Something you can try for yourself. Just so see, I'm already over the speed that crossover point where the bar is going to the left means it's going the opposite way. But something you can test for yourself. Just this is a feature or an aspect of riding that we use in the open winds out here. It gets very windy out in these parts of Argentina on the east side of the Andes Mountains, and you end up using, if you can see my little push of my right hand there, to sort of fight the notches of winds as they blast across. And so you can do this yourself when you're riding, just to get a little feel and a reminder. Make a conscious and deliberate effort when you're obviously following from a safe distance, like I should be. Feel the difference when you just push with the right or pull with the left. Feel exactly what's happening to your motorcycle as you can make it twitch back and forth real quickly. And that's one way I tend to think of, if there's a sudden surprise obstacle. Let's say I was following that car too closely, and all of a sudden, wow, just under from beneath the car comes a pothole or a surprise rock in the road or whatever. The time it takes to, say, press down on one of your foot pegs and lean to the right, or just to shift your body's weight. I can lean. I'm right now. I'm just doing this with my feet. All right, I'm going annoyingly slow. Pardon, I'm going to pass this guy. Annoyingly slow for our group. But I can just go back into the lane by leaning to the right and pushing with my left foot or right foot. But a really quick move in sort of an emergency situation, if it ever comes up, is twitching. those hands. Now you got to be careful. Do it slowly. Step into this whole thing, right? Those little twitches, you'll see how quickly you can move the position of the wheels from essentially from beneath you. You can move them out from underneath you. So a way to think about counter steering, what it is and what it does, how it affects you and your balance and your weight on the bike. That's it. Just something to try when you're riding. So thanks for watching. We got lots more videos coming up and others you can check out on our channel. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you learn from these little things. I hope they make you a safer rider with more miles and more smiles ahead to enjoy. So rideadv.com, check us out. See ya.